Welcome back to Good Day State Line. It's Friday, and that means it's Spirit Day, brought to you by Rush Creek Distilling, the distillery in Harvard, or find Rush Creek where fine spirits are served and sold. We have some Rockford Rage ladies in the house today. We have Sabrina, Elizabeth, and Miranda. Thank you guys so much for coming in. They're so cool. I like feel like I shouldn't even be in the room.
Oh, not at all.
Sabrina, we've met via Zoom last year around this time, but introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your team members.
I'm Sabrina, aka Bratty Cake. I skate for the Rockford Rage and coach the team, and I've been skating with them since 2017.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. And you are?
Hi, I'm Miranda, or Bride of Skatenstein, and I've been skating with the Rockford Rage since 2016.
And I'm Elizabeth. I'm Vico Sparkles, and I just joined the team in November of last year. Yeah.
That's exciting. So, were you ever skating before and just?
Yeah, I skated back in Rochester, Minnesota.
Oh,
I just moved here.
That's awesome. I would fall if I just put skates.
Oh,
on, so
no.
I'm very impressed
We
by
fall
all
all
of
the
you.
time.
Well, I've got like these orthopedic shoes on today. I'm usually all taped up from living. Okay, so while we talk about Rockford Rage and why they are our guests tonight, we're gonna make Poolside Pride. So we gotta shout out producer Emily, who made these ice cubes for us. She really took a lot of time to do this. So what we need to do, here's our glasses. She said we need to fill the cups with ice. We need to make sure all colors are represented.
Okay.
So I'll start over here and start. These are our new ice cube holders.
Just
So you
like
gotta,
one of each?
Yes, they actually pop out pretty easy from like the back.
You want to throw one in there?
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, I have a feeling we're gonna need at least
More
two,
than one.
So just go for it. You guys have green and switch. So Sabrina, tell me a little bit about the Rockford Rage.
We're an all-women's and/or non-binary individuals roller derby league. We were founded in 2006. The team's been through a lot since then. We're part of the Women's Flat Track Roller Derby Association, so we're internationally ranked worldwide. So roller derby is an international sport, and we play for competition, and since the pandemic, we're just kind of getting back on our feet and getting out there.
That's like super cool. How long have you been roller derbying?
Since 2017, so about 5 years now.
And you obviously skated prior to that, because it's...
Yeah, I used to roller skate growing up.
So like, what made you think, all right, this is what I'm gonna do? You like knock each other down, right?
Oh yeah.
Full contact.
I played soccer growing up.
Okay.
So I just liked full contact sports, and it sounded awesome and cool. And I have met my best friends on the team, my fiance, and it's just been awesome.
How many different teams do you like play?
We played.
I think the furthest that we've traveled, that I've traveled, is Kentucky.
Okay.
But we kind of travel all around. The international kind of like WIFTA teams, one of the top teams is from Victoria, Australia. We kind of come from all around, so it's really grown in the last couple of years, and it's still an ever growing and evolving and changing sport. So it's kind of cool to be in at a time when the sport's still developing.
Yeah. So how do you guys get your nicknames?
You come up with your own.
Yeah. How much
Usually they're
thought
funny.
did you put into yours?
A lot.
Okay.
I think I put a lot of pressure on it, but mine's like, I just thought of Patty Cake, and I'm a brat,
Bratty
so
Cake, I like
whatever.
And
Usually
what's
people
yours?
do all
A
things
newbie
you
over
like.
there. What's your nickname?
Vico Sparkles. So Vico, I ride motorcycles, so I brought that in, and then I wear really sparkly shoes to practice, so I just threw that on
love
at
that.
the end. Yeah.
I know we just threw some photos up. Yeah, you can see kind of what you guys. I counted to 2 with the vodka. This is just vodka lemonade. I wonder if they're. Oh, here. Okay, I got the colors. Get this. After you do this, you get to put candy in it. I'm gonna go with 2. This is a big
pretty.
container.
That is super cute.
The more the merrier.
So tell us why Pride is so important to Rockford Rage.
Our team is filled with a lot of LGBTQIA plus individuals and ran by a lot of queer individuals. We're very inclusive, and our governing body, WIFTA, is actually, they have a lot of like rules and standards in place that keep everyone safe and included, and
That's awesome.
it's just very important to our team to be involved with the community, because that's a lot of who we are.
Sure. And I know that you have a scrimmage coming up that kind of ties into Pride Month too.
Yeah, June 25th, First Whistle's at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're going to be raising money for our local LGBTQIA plus trans-focused organization.
Yeah, cool. All right,
And where's that at? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you-
That's out in Belvedere,
Yeah,
right?
he needs to know.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Dottie Park in Belvedere at the Belvedere Heritage Days.
Get it on your calendar.
Yeah, it's on my calendar. I just want to make sure everyone
You're
knew.
gonna be there.
I know, I'll be there.
What do you guys think of what these look like?
Very cute.
They're cute. When I look at mine, like I
Yeah.
do see kind of a peachy pink color on the bottom and orange on top.
Very cute.
The blue probably will melt too. Okay, cheers. Cheers, ladies. These are fun. You could totally do this at home. Emily did it.
Oh, that's
Very
really
good.
Ooh, yeah.
It's refreshing.
I like that.
I gotta ask her what she used to color these. Do you think there's flavor in there or it's just vodka lemonade?
Try an ice cube.
No.
Just sometimes. I mean, I still have like a little more show to do. I have a feeling it's gonna color my tongue, but good idea. I think it might actually be the candy, but you can try one. Just tastes like ice. It's a placebo effect. I think it's the sugar candy.
Well, I
which is
think it
super
adds a little something.
good. Yeah, I love it.
They're very cute.
They are.
There you go. Look at that right there. Ladies, when is your next? Is the scrimmage the next big thing we can come watch you at, or is there something else before that?
We'll also have a tent at the Pride event at
Okay.
the office this weekend. It's 2 to 8 p.m. The Pride kickoff party.
Cool.
That'll be this weekend, so we'll be there too. So
Awesome. A lot of our guests this week will be there, so it's a perfect time to pop by and check them out. So cheers again, ladies. Thanks so much for coming in.
cheers. Thanks for having
Cheers.
us.
Thank you.
Good. All right, we'll be right back with your good day calendar task and a look at Monday's show.